One of the best ways to experience personal fulfillment in your own life is to hire a personal fulfillment coach. But then the question becomes, what is a personal fulfillment coach? Come to that, what is a life coach and what is even the role of a personal coach? Today, we are going to address all of that, plus how to know if you need a life coach and what to expect from your experience when you hire me as your personal fulfillment coach. I have been coaching clients in some capacity, starting out as a solopreneur coach, doing a lot of solopreneur productivity coaching, and then shifting into personal fulfillment coaching since 2017. Nowadays, my main focus is my work as a life coach for self-aware solopreneurs, and that includes a specialty in personal fulfillment coaching. Let's talk about what a personal fulfillment coach does and what a life coach does. It's important to recognize here that a personal fulfillment coach is a type of life coach. Life coaches can cover a lot of different areas, so in my opinion, it's a broader umbrella term. After all, life is a pretty big topic. That's why you'll find life coaches who specialize in relationships and communication or health and wellness, etc. There are also many different techniques and methods that you can use in life coaching, or in any of the niches under the umbrella of life coaching. So that's always good to keep in mind as well when you are looking for different coaches. The way that I like to look at life coaching is that life coaching in general is about working with clients, using a co-created client-centric approach so that they can reach their fullest potential. The goal here is for clients to become more of their best selves, to get clarity on their vision and values, and to accomplish their goals. As a coach who specializes in personal fulfillment, a really big thing that I love to focus on with my clients is not only achieving the types of goals that they want, but really looking at the path that they are on to achieving those goals, so that everything that they are doing in order to make way to their accomplishments, to their achievements, is stuff that they really want to be doing, that they're really enjoying the little moments, the everyday aspects of life. I like to use a blend of mindset with strategy. We focus on the tangible actions and behavior change in conjunction with thought exercises and more helpful outlooks on life in general. This is especially important because a lot of clients come to me when they have a lot of negative self-talk or negative thought spirals. So we're really looking at being able to get to that more sort of neutral space and being able to talk more kindly to themselves, to be more compassionate to themselves on an ongoing basis. When you are my client, you learn to change your mindset and your behavior. This is inner work and outer work. Now, you might be wondering, okay, in this case, are personal fulfillment coaching and life coaching interchangeable? To an extent, yes. I call myself a life coach, and I also refer to myself as a personal fulfillment coach if I really want to get much more specific. Not every life coach will necessarily do fulfillment coaching. However, fulfillment coaching is a type of life coaching. And that's why I tend to use the terms somewhat interchangeably for the work that I do with my clients. And since I typically work with solopreneurs, I like to get even more specific with it by calling myself a personal fulfillment coach for solopreneurs, or a life coach for self-aware solopreneurs, since I often work with clients who have already done some type of coaching or some type of therapy in the past or some type of personal development work, self-improvement work, and they've kind of hit a wall with it, where they're already self-aware but they can't seem to get to the next level. That's what we really like to focus on. So the reason why I might use different phrasing for the coaching that I do is just to be able to help people to recognize what exactly it is that I'm doing with their specific situation. It helps make it easier for you to understand. Now, personal fulfillment coaching can also include other types of coaching because it's about doing what fulfills you. That's why the work that I do with my clients often also involves confidence coaching, so building their confidence, or mindset coaching, working a lot on their mindset, that kind of thing. It really depends on your unique situation as to what types of coaching will bring into the mix. But how do you even know if you need a personal fulfillment coach? Not everyone needs a coach. However, the vast majority of people can benefit from having a coach. Here are some of the indicators that you personally can benefit from a personal fulfillment coach. Number 1, you're feeling stuck or lost. You want to get unstuck, and logically you know how to do it, but you just can't seem to bring yourself to get unstuck. You have no idea how to find yourself again, and you desperately want some clarity for moving forward in life. Number 2, you're highly self-aware, and you're at this point where you know you could do and be more, do and be better, and yet you don't seem to be stepping into your fullest potential. You have high standards and high expectations of yourself. You want to be that best version of yourself. Number 3, you've had some great, amazing accomplishments in your life, but you feel like it's a fluke, or maybe like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You aren't as fulfilled or satisfied by those accomplishments as you thought that you would be. You maybe don't feel like those accomplishments are actually anything special now. They seemed like a big deal before in the past, but now they don't really feel that special. And you're not really sure where to go from here now that you've gotten to this point. So this might have been the point that you've been working toward all along, but you never really thought beyond this point. Number 4, you have a negative voice on repeat in your head. You might not even realize just how critical you are of yourself. You're often judging yourself or feeling guilt or shame or beating yourself up. You would never speak to your loved ones the way that you speak to yourself. You know that you should have a better relationship with yourself, but there's a little part of you that's worried that you won't be able to get anything done if you aren't hard on yourself. Does any of that sound familiar? If even just one of those statements sounds like you, then you can benefit from a personal fulfillment coach. And if 2 or more of those statements ring all too true, then you should definitely get personal fulfillment coaching. Having a personal fulfillment coach means that you get a specialist in your back pocket. You get that expertise, that full attention on you during those coaching sessions. You get a fast track to overcoming your obstacles. I can help you get unstuck, have more clarity, become the best version of yourself, take your accomplishments to a whole new level, be kinder and more compassionate to yourself while simultaneously making even better progress on your goals, and build a better relationship with yourself. Learn more about how we can work together at saganmorrow.com/coaching. Link is below. It's also important to note here that coaching is a completely different depth and sustainability of transformation than talking things out with a friend or reading a personal development book. Here's why. Coaching is fully customized to you. It's about your coach asking you the exact right questions in the exact right way at the exact right moment. You are getting an expert who knows what they're doing and how to best carry out a coaching session so that you get what it is that you need. It gives you this amazing opportunity to expand your comfort zone in a safe, supportive environment. So what is the role of a personal coach? Think of a life coach or a personal fulfillment coach as your guide. As your personal fulfillment coach, I don't tell you, here's exactly what you need to do. Rather, I help you improve your relationship with yourself. I help you to work through any obstacles in your path. I help you to uncover the answers that are already hidden deep within you. And I provide you with the support and encouragement along the way. Now, can I also give you recommendations or different thought exercises and ideas, brainstorm ideas with you for different things you can implement in your life? Yes, absolutely. But the point of coaching isn't to have someone external to you say, go do this. No, it's about really starting to understand yourself at that deeper level and to be able to make decisions on your own, to build that skill, that ability, that capacity to be able to choose the best things for you, to be able to understand yourself better, to be able to have the courage to move forward with those choices that are absolutely right for you, for who you are at this point in time and who you want to become. My role is truly that of your guide. I am here to look at your life, your choices, your mindset, your behavior, etc. from a different perspective. And I'm here to help you to see things differently when you're stuck. We work together to get you unstuck during personal fulfillment coaching sessions. I'm here to help you understand yourself on a whole new level. From there, You'll be able to live life based on your truest values and based on what brings you the most fulfillment. I help you to reframe how you see yourself, and you'll also learn how to leverage your strengths and your weaknesses to your best advantage. You'll learn how to be kinder and more compassionate to yourself, and we work on unraveling the negative self-talk that holds you back. Whether you want help overcoming self-doubt, imposter syndrome, negative self-talk, poor boundaries, substandard work-life balance, procrastination, perfectionism, confidence issues, clarity on your vision and your goals, or if you just want to be a better version of yourself, personal fulfillment coaching can help you. Here's what you can expect when you hire me as your personal fulfillment coach. Number 1, I will compassionately challenge you. I am not a proponent of tough love or drill sergeant style of coaching. Rather, I help you to stretch your comfort zone without tossing you miles outside of it. Number 2, I will help you to learn to be kinder and more understanding of yourself and to deepen your awareness of yourself even further. The relationship that you have with yourself is the most important relationship of your life, and that is the one that we prioritize working on together. Number 3, I will help you to accomplish your goals in a way that feels good to you throughout the process of achieving those goals. You will find personal fulfillment in the journey and the act of working toward those goals rather than just the end result of those goals themselves. Now, let's talk about what you can expect from the sessions. There's really 3 things that I want you to know about what it's like to be in a coaching session with me as your coach. First, I will listen to all of the things that you are saying and the things that you are not saying in order to piece together all the parts of yourself. Think of me almost like your very own investigative detective. When we are doing a coaching session, I am listening to the words that you're saying, paying attention to how you are saying things, noticing the things that you are not saying, observing what you are focusing more on compared to other things, and watching how your facial expressions, your gestures, your body language shifts in conjunction with the words that you are using. All of that gets taken into consideration, and all of it is very important for me to best know how to guide you as an individual. Second, I will customize the approach that I take. This includes the questions that I ask you, the way that I ask the questions, the thought exercises that I suggest, etc. It's all based on who you are, which takes into account your personality, your brain, your values, your lifestyle, your goals, etc. What our unique relationship is like, because it's going to be different with every client, and what's going on for you in the moment. For example, your current emotional state, other factors affecting you, the way that you might be self-sabotaging, etc. I am not reading coaching questions at you from a book. Instead, I'm taking everything that I have learned from my own coaching education and everything that I know about you from our previous sessions, everything that we've talked about in this specific coaching session, and watching and listening to you in this moment to determine the absolute best questions to help you in this particular coaching session at this moment. Third, I will co-create this experience with you. The most important thing is that you are getting what you want and need from the coaching session. Your satisfaction, your fulfillment in our coaching sessions is of the utmost importance. For example, if you are not ready to talk about something, or if a particular topic is off limits, I will respect that. If something feels too far out of your comfort zone, we can explore that together to see if there's an alternate approach that we can take. Or if there's just other ways that we can stretch your comfort zone that feels more safe. If a thought experiment doesn't feel true for you, then we will alter it and figure out a better approach. In order to effectively and sustainably change your mindset and behavior, all of it needs to be done in a way that really works well for you. So this is a very, very important aspect of our coaching sessions, that everything is done together, that we are co-creating this experience together. Personal fulfillment coaching is highly personal. I am never putting you into a box or using cookie cutter strategies. All of our personal fulfillment coaching is done with you at the center. We will also tailor it to you over time as you grow and change to make sure that your coaching experience with me meets you where you're at, and so that it is also elevating to meet you at your next level. There are many, many things that I love about personal fulfillment coaching, but one of the things that I think I really love best is being able to help my clients see themselves in a way that they never have before. My clients are often high achievers or perfectionists or people who have very high expectations and standards of themselves. They often have a lot of guilt or shame or judgment to unpack. For example, they might overwork because they don't want to be viewed as lazy, or they might overgive of themselves. They struggle to see themselves at the same level of worthy as other people, even though they have high standards for themselves and typically excel in their own fields. As a result, it is so special to help them to see themselves with kindness and compassion, to help them learn about their unique strengths and superpowers, which is often things that they have previously been dismissive toward. To help them to be vocal about their values and to stand up for themselves, to act upon the things that fulfills them. My clients learn how to be in the present moment and to embrace their true selves. My clients dramatically improve their relationships with themselves. Another layer to this, which is very cool, is that they make incredible progress on their goals as a result of doing this work. They often will come to me with the mentality of, I need to be mean to myself in order to achieve XYZ goal. If I'm easy on myself, then I'll just never get around to accomplishing my goals. But after we start doing coaching sessions together, they realize that they actually can be kind and compassionate toward themselves while also making even better progress on their goals. That is radical. That is transformative. That is power. That is true personal fulfillment. You are worthy of this experience too. If you like what I've been talking about here today, then I have a sneaking suspicion that you and I would be a great fit for working together. I'd love to invite you to get coaching with me. Visit saganmorrow.com/coaching to book your session now.